You know, we're all spending a lot of money during the holidays, and if your wish is to put some away for retirement or maybe for your kids' future, now is a good time to start saving. And you can't afford to miss Money Matters Mondays with Michael Rowlands. He's a wealth coach and owner of Scottsdale Gold and Silver, and it's good to see you, Mike.
Good to see you too. I'm glad you had a happy Thanksgiving and your mom was out. That had to be very special.
It was very special. Thank you for that.
That's awesome. I was very happy to hear that.
Thank you, cool. Mike. Thank you. Oh, I know I think you were just on your phone, seriously, right before this segment, because I know you're always up on what's trending and following the market. So what is trending right now in the market?
Big news today is the Fed is talking about curbing big bank bailouts like what happened. So they're not going to specifically bail out companies, but more or less look along the lines of industry. So if there is another crisis again, that the money will be spent wiser this time, which is kind of concerning to me that they're looking at that, kind of like they're planning for something bad to happen.
Oh, is that what that's telling you?
That's exactly what that's telling me.
Okay.
And the market has been very non-reactive. As we get towards the end of the year, volume slows down. I mean, everybody's on vacation.
Right.
And this gives a lot of buying opportunities to people to buy on bargains.
All right. Well, let's talk about that, because you have a new program that you're starting, and it's just now launching. It's called the Legacy Program. So
yes.
Tell me, what does that mean to me when I come in to see you?
All right. So what it simply means is, in 2011, I noticed that the banks were changing the rules, and what they were doing is they were making investing very hard. So if you were buying on futures and options, they kept raising the price, which meant the market was going to turn. So I knew that I was going to have to get my clients out. So while the market was raising, I was the only one saying, hey, stop, sell, we need to get out. And I had to find an area that was undervalued, that had a smaller population of product out there, so I could control the market. With investing in anything, with real estate, it's location. With precious metals, it's about population, how much is out there, and then condition. So I go and I look for markets that have a small population, but it's large enough to where I can get them liquid. So you don't ever have to worry about selling. And it's small enough to where what's happened in the precious metals markets that I called when they started crashing, my clients have been making money instead of losing money because our population has stayed the same, so I can control the supply and demand.
Okay.
So with the Legacy Program, I found another area. The last three that I've recommended have all increased over 50% within about an 18-month time span.
Which is pretty significant,
yeah,
especially in today's market.
Absolutely.
I mean, that never happens.
Well, the reason why it does happen is I do a lot of homework. I mean, you know, I work 18-hour days. I tell my clients all the time, I'm like, what would you do without me? I mean, no one's giving you the type of returns, but the reason I can do that is I go and I find areas of the market, again, that are undervalued. They have a small population, and then I can kind of control what goes on to them by buying that. Now, what happens is other brokers out there that don't do the work that I do, they'll see the product starting to move. Well, then they'll start buying that. When it starts getting even tighter, that's when I exit my clients out and we look for another area. So right now we have a small area. It's limited. There's not a lot of it out there, so we're being really choosy with our clients, but it is an area that we know we're going to see a lot of upside potential in.
Well, and that's why you need somebody on your side, because it is volatile. You never know what's going to happen, and he's going to study it for you. So let me give you some information. Scottsdale Gold and Silver, they're offering it 7 steps to becoming a better investor report right now. Here's what you need to do. Call and you schedule a one-on-one consultation with Mike, and he's going to show you how to protect your money. That consultation is a $500 value. Here's where he's located, 7033 East Greenway Parkway, that's Suite 280 in Scottsdale. Here's the number to call to make that appointment, 480-739-1299, and learn more at sgscoins.com. Thank you, Mike.